Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Ask the Expert. Our friends from Recycle Frog are here. You may have some questions during today's segment. We may have some answers for you. Simple way to ask those questions live via telephone at 613-789-6559, extension 2803. Also, you can email us ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. Facebook is a question. Ask us a question any way you like. David Martinek is here from Recycle Frog. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Did you have a nice...
Watched the Super Bowl yesterday. That was
Did you
fun.
watch the whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Right to...
Young in there?
Yeah, I enjoyed the halftime show. It was pretty entertaining.
I love the Beyonce show.
It was a very good show.
You know what my favorite part was? When she shuffled off the other Destiny's Child girls.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm not done here.
Yeah, I gave you a little bit, and now you guys... Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good, good all-around night. Even the power outage was exciting.
Absolutely.
So, you're going to put me to work today? Is that what's going to happen?
I am. And one of the things I want to be able to show people pretty clearly is a lot of the reason why people don't come to see anyone really to sell their gold and their silver jewelry is because they're a little bit intimidated by the process, I think.
And skeptical.
They're skeptical, they're intimidated, they don't know what's involved in the process, and they come in a little bit sort of nervous about it, anxious about it, and I see that every single day.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the good things about dealing with us is that we're very open, we're very transparent about it, and you're going to see, the viewers are going to see today exactly what any customer would see.
Mind you, you understand why people have trust issues in this area.
Sure. I mean, you have absolutely every reason to be skeptical about the process, especially if you're not educated on it a little bit. And before we even start with any single transaction, we're going to take a couple of minutes to tell you exactly what the process involves, which you'll get to see again today.
Now, this happens every time somebody new comes in, right?
Every single time.
You take them through the steps.
Yep. Hundreds of times a day we're explaining this process to people because we want them to feel a little bit more comfortable and at ease about it. The transparency of this is really, really important to us because, again, it could be your mom or your aunt or your uncle or someone coming in that has no idea what's involved in this, and if they don't get a sense of comfort around it, they're probably not going to want to do it. And that's a big part of educating people as to what's about to happen.
Yeah, it's nervous times for a lot of people to do this sort of thing.
Well, they could be dealing with hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars worth of material. I've got one simple example that we'll use today, but this is one single ring, and we'll do a test on it, and I'll let you do all the work on this.
Okay.
But it's really to say, you know what, you could have one of these, or you could have many of these just sitting around, and it could be worth literally hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Right.
Why not find someone who can, give you an honest and fair evaluation, transparent evaluation, and then you decide whether you want to go ahead with it and either accept an offer or not.
Well, let me ask you this, David. I mean, a lot of people might question even what you're saying now because they'll say, well, how does Recycle Frog make money then if they're giving the customer top dollar for their items?
Right.
That's not where you make your money.
Right. Well, and it's a very valid question because we've said since day one when we started the company, it'll be almost 6 years. Actually, it'll be 6 years in March, so we're coming up on our sixth anniversary. We always said we were in business to make money. We have to pay salaried employees, not commissioned employees, but salaried employees. Right. People who live and work in this community. But ultimately, we're in business to make a little bit of money, but not at the expense of the consumer. So we've done a lot of things here to show people, why we're fair, why we're competitive, engage you at every possible point along the way, and ultimately, the power is in the consumer's hands to decide if they want to accept the offer or not.
That's right.
They can shop it around all they want, they can accept the offer readily. But
have you had people do that? Have you had people come in, get their evaluation of their item, and then they go elsewhere and they come back and tell you what? You
know what, a lot of times we're the last stop. People will come in as sort of the last place. They've heard about us a lot, and so they want to check out the other guys first, and then they come in and see us, and they usually don't walk away without a check. So it's a fun business to be in. We're all here to do well by the customer. We just got nominated for a customer service award, which is the first in the industry, and that really and it was done by the consumer. So our customers nominated us for a customer service award, which is amazing to us. It's actually extremely flattering.
Well, especially in the kind of thing you do, because it's not, it's not one of those businesses where you think nominations for service would come up.
Same thing, you think about a mechanic. Everybody talks about their auto mechanic, and they're trying to find that honest, trustworthy auto mechanic. I think we've done a really good job and worked really hard to earn that reputation as the honest gold buyer in the community. So, and we're permanently located here, so we're not disappearing.
Well, that's the thing. You're not a traveling road show, and I know you have worked hard at establishing a good reputation with your clients and throughout the community.
Yeah.
We're going to take our first break, give people an opportunity to get on the telephone and ask questions, and then I'm going to become the expert. Is that what's going to happen here?
You will be the evaluation agent.
Wow. 613-789-6559, extension 2803, ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. Get your questions in. For David from Recycle Frog, we'll be back with more of Ask the Expert right after this.